doing it for the content, you know? And then like, obviously all these hot girls, they're just down. And no, we didn't have to pay them. No, they're just random hot chicks from Tinder that are Tinder dates. I set up a whole script that like, message 4 was like, hey, we don't like prostitutes. That's not why I'm here. I just want to meet you, right? So we had all these baddies coming over, like wholesome college chicks, Tinder girls from Instagram ads, right? It's really crazy how you can recreate any sort of setup. I didn't even go to the club when I was in South America. The whole time we were there for a full month, like, I think we went to a couple venues. We checked it out and we're like, oh, this is lame, fuck that. We only spent like one night where we were really clubbing and I wasn't really into it. I was just on my phone most of the night, you know? So like, I know you guys see the nightlife stuff or all my content. Dude, it's really about developing the skill sets so that you can execute on opportunities when they present themselves. So if you are in South America, you know, you understand how to do it there. Or if you are, you know, doing Daygame in LA, you understand, oh, there's hot models walking around. Let's go do cold approach, or in Miami South Beach. Or maybe you'll be out in Toronto in the summer. And there's always hot girls going to like festivals and you'll understand how to do cold approach. Or maybe you find an opportunity to join a club promoter team, such as my own or someone else's, and you want to actually do something there, right? So it's pretty amazing learning game at this level and what it can teach you. So I don't know how much you guys know about me. I'll give you guys some background about me. So I'm a data coach. I mean, I'm a leading expert in the city, in the country. One of the top leading experts in the world when it comes to cold approach, you know, pickup artistry, night game, day game, all that fun stuff, right? And I've been with almost 500 women, okay, which is pretty cool. That's not including like girls that didn't close. That doesn't count like girls that suck my dick and like, I don't count it. So like total polls, like probably over 1,000. Between me, Luis, Michael, Aiden, I mean, definitely in the thousands. It's pretty fucking insane how much, you know, shared experience we have. On one of the last boot camps I did, I was looking around at my friends who were there and I was like, oh dude, between, you know, me, Matt, Aiden, Michael, I was like, dude, we've fucking been with over 1,000 women, right? And then like, there's guys that are like virgins. They've never been with a girl in their life, or like been like one girl ever, or like 5 girls in their life, or 10 girls. It's pretty insane when you look at the relative difference, right? And the whole point of that, it's not to brag, it's not to flex, but it's to really realize coming in a mastermind kind of operation where you're just like so immersed in that and you realize the possibility of where you can get to. Because if you want to learn, you got to immerse yourself into a mastermind, right? If you want to get really good at business, you just got to surround yourself with high-level business people. If all your friends are millionaires, what do you become? You become the next millionaire, right? So for the last many, many years, I used game and Soul Circle game to make friends with millionaires. That's what I did. I found the top people I want to be friends with, right, who run the top businesses and just pick their brains, right? And I became a high-level entrepreneur, right? I became friends with the top influencers I want to be friends with. And then I learned what they did and I became a huge social media influencer. This is not an accident, guys, right? And also I use Soul Circle game to become friends with the top guys I know, with not even like pickup guys, just guys who are really good with girls. You know, the other night you saw me talking to a man who's 40 years old, and like I know Michael's thinking, why the fuck's Justin talking to this fucking creepy old guy? But I knew this guy, I mean, first of all, he's a yacht, and like, I'm not trying to take value or anything like that, but I just know he's a good connection to have. Anyway, so I'm talking to this guy, and the reason I'm talking to him is because he's got over 1,000 bodies, and I'm just curious, I want to pick his brain and, you know, talk to him about, you know, what his experience in the game has been like, or experience with women has been like, right? And so it's really important to surround yourself with high-level people who are where you want to be, you know? I actually cured my social anxiety and depression using these skills. I grew up with crippling depression, dude, and horrible social anxiety, like horrendous. And it still comes back sometimes. But let me ask you a question. How can you be depressed when you have 2 hot 21-year-old blonde girls sucking your dick? You know what I mean? It's pretty difficult. When you're best friends and you're pulling these bitches, like, pulling girls to me is boring at this point. To me, it's like watching paint dry. Like, I don't give a fuck, right? But seeing my buddy on a chick, right? And I'm like, cool, I'll play the wingman. And then we pull these girls, I'm just running game. Next thing you know, I'm nutting this chick, right? That was last night. It was great, you know? And I'm telling her, like, I'm gonna make you my girlfriend. And then, like, for the rest of the night, I ignore her, right? And then I'm, like, on her friend or on that girl's friend. It's just, like, it's so, like, we were partying here till 6 in the morning, guys, okay? We had a bunch of chicks running around. It was like, I don't know how many girls were here last night?
I don't know.
Like 10 to 15 girls?
Like a dozen girls.
Yeah, so like a dozen girls and then like a few dudes, right? So when you have these environments where it's like hot girls, the ratio is good, it's like, it's pretty hard to be depressed when you have like the best of friends, the best people around you, you know, and you're just always just living at the edge of your comfort zone, what's possible. And always just sitting around thinking like, what's the next level? How can we create more value for the world? How can we do bigger and better? You know what I'm saying? I just wrote down some new goals on my phone the other day. I wrote 1 million Instagram followers, 200,000 YouTube, 1,000 lay count, 5 blonde girlfriends, make $1 million a month, you know, because I've been stuck at a couple $100,000 a month, you know, three-story penthouse, Lambo, right? So like, you know, in life, guys, you're gonna feel fulfillment from forward progression. That's the only thing that's gonna make you feel fulfilled is from having goals and working towards achieving them. The destination is boring, dude. I hit my goals and I've just been laying there for the last few months, bored out of my fucking mind. I'm like, great, this is cool, but I'm bored. Like, I just bored out of my mind. I'm like, fuck, what do I, like, is this it? Like, I tried to retire. Like, I really, truly tried to retire and I'm like, I'm bored. You know, in life, you're only gonna be truly happy and fulfilled when you're working towards something bigger and better and greater. That's just the reality of it. There is no retirement. There is no completion in life. There is no stopping. It's not possible. Do you understand that? Do you guys know what I'm saying? You can't slow down. You can't stop. Or you're just gonna end up fucking some fat loser, dude. And if you get comfortable being like the fat fucking loser who hasn't got laid in the last 6 months, I mean, you know, fuck, dude, have fun dying on nobody. But personally, it's not for me. You know, I just couldn't do that. I know for a lot of you guys, you feel like this strong vocation, this like calling to be better and be a better version of yourself, right? But you got to put in the work, right? And it's hard. It isn't easy doing cold approach. Michael's on the street 7 nights a week. I've been doing cold approach for 10 years. Do you guys know what the 30-day challenge is? Ever heard of this 30-day challenge? 30-day challenge, it's a challenge of going out and practicing every day for the next 30 days. So, I mean, I can get any guys laid right now just with the advice I'm about to give you. If you want to get laid, if you haven't got, when's the last time you got laid?
2 weeks ago.
When's the last time you got laid?
Long time.
When's the last time you got laid? When's the last time you got laid?
1 year ago.
Okay. So if you want to get laid in the next 30 days, stop jerking off. Don't touch your dick. Okay? Go out every single day for the next 30 days. Guaranteed to get laid, right? It sounds very easy to do that. But to go out and practice cold approach or night game or day game, whatever it is, for the next 30 days, that's actually a huge undertaking. I did that every day for 5 years without missing a day, right? In that time, I slept with hundreds of women, right? Last year, I slept with over 100 women, right? And I have a girlfriend. I'm in a very serious relationship. I've been in a monogamous relationship since December 2022. And I'm loyal as fuck, right? I'm super loyal, right? In fact, last year, at any given moment, I had like 5 girlfriends. I had so many girlfriends, dude. Can't even count. We'd have orgies, dude, it was great. I would just go out. I actually met her through Michael. So just meet all these girls and they become my girlfriends, and it's great. Like at one point, I had like 5 different girlfriends, you know, and they all fulfilled different roles in my life. You know, had my main girl who loves me and is loyal as fuck. My side chick who's competing with the main chick, right? They were best friends at one point. It was fucking awesome. It was the best time ever. The best time, because you know they come over, cook for me, clean my house. I'm just doing work, just grinding. And I also had a hot assistant, British, super hot. We're banging too. So like, yeah, dude, at any given moment, I had like a few different girlfriends, all loyal, right? It was great. You know, in game, you're gonna have so many different paradigms and so many different experiences that you learn and grow from. But it's great because I had an entourage of bitches that are super loyal, that know me, you know, that are just so feminine, and they all serve a different role in my life. You know, like help me set up the penthouse when my roommate moved out. Help me plan the design and new furniture, all this stuff, right? Luis, you ever meet? You met, right? The British girl? Yeah. She was a baddie, dude. She's a baddie, right? And I fucking miss her, dude. I miss her. You know, the whole point is using game to create the life that you want to have.